Good morning, Faith Lutheran. I'm Marcelo Blanco.
I'm Anna Masseri, reporting from the FLNN.
Faith Lutheran incorporates prayer in almost everything they do.
It's a scene of chaos and uncertainty.
Thanks for tuning in to the FLNN Sports Broadcast.
Good morning, Faith Lutheran. I'm Anna Masseri.
And I'm Brendan McLaurin. Before we begin this broadcast, we first give our prayers over to the people of Santa Fe, Texas, as yet another school shooting happened today. At least 8 people have been killed, and the suspected shooter is currently in custody.
Now for some lighter news. Last Saturday, the boys lacrosse team played Palo Verde in the regional championship. Unfortunately, the Crusaders couldn't pull out the win and lost 4-8.
Although their season fell short, they finished with an overall record of 13-3, and with many players returning, they should be able to make a run for it next year.
Track season also came to a close for many athletes this weekend. However, Sanaya Hay, Seaver Stewart, Jack Gordon, and Zach Fung will be moving on to state. Make sure to wish them luck this weekend as they travel to Reno.
Swim season wrapped up as well this past weekend, with many people making it as far as finals. Congratulations to all those competing.
The varsity girls softball team also wrapped up last weekend, finishing 4th overall. Congrats, girls.
Now for hockey. The Golden Knights are currently playing the Winnipeg Jets in the 3rd round of the NHL playoffs.
Reporter Maddie Despain gives us more insight on how the Golden Knights have been doing this season and who students think will make it into the Stanley Cup.
Las Vegas hockey was set to fail. Hockey isn't for the desert. But who would have thought the Vegas Golden Knights would be in round 3 of the playoffs?
Compared to other hockey teams, like the fan base here, I feel like Vegas really needed a hockey team here. I don't know, I just felt like there was a negative space that had to be filled up by hocky.
Who's not going to start on the Golden Knights, I guess?
Vegas fans are building with anticipation for the outcome of round 3 of the playoffs.
Ooh, honey, I heard that we have the most excited, ecstatic fans here. Can't you tell?
In 5 years, where I see this team in 5 years, I don't know, I see us maybe, getting the Stanley Cup.
Oh, well, let me tell you about watching the game. I was like this.
With 7 more games to go, every goal puts the Knights closer to a Stanley Cup. As the Golden Knights continue in round 3 of the playoff, Vegas fans wish them luck and only expect a Stanley Cup. For the FLN, I'm Maddie Despain. Back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Maddie.
Faith Lutheran is making many changes to the school over summer, like getting rid of Moodle and even extending advisory.
That's right, Brendan. Advisory is being lengthened by 20 minutes in order to include a more Christian viewpoint and to give students more of a chance to make up missing or late work.
We now go to reporter Sagan Gronauer.
Hi, I'm Sagan Gronauer with the FLNN. Maybe you've heard about the possibility of advisory being extended next year. Well, I'm here to tell you that possibility might come to fruition next year, and we're here to tell you how students are reacting to it.
I think it's kind of cool because then you just have more time to like chill and like not have to worry about classes and stuff. And if you do have homework to do, you have extra time to do your homework. So I think it's pretty cool.
I think it could be make us have good opportunities, but I like getting school out early, so I don't know how I feel.
The main thing is trying to get kids academic help. We're going to kind of step up our game a little bit, like spiritually, and we're going to try. There's one chance that we might actually let kids go get like a healthy snack.
The administration is trying to help out students who have after-school activities that take up a lot of time. This extended period will allow students, like athletes, to make up tests and quizzes and maybe get caught up on homework.
What we're finding out is the students are really, really busy with outside activities, sports, field trips. Our kids are really, really busy in mock trial and all these different things. They're missing a lot of class, and teachers are spending a lot of class time trying to help kids catch up. And so we want that advisory period to be a place where kids can retake tests, retake quizzes, go talk to their teachers, and also kids that are like kind of in academic distress, those that are maybe on academic probation, will have more time with their teacher.
For the FLNN, I'm Sagan Gronauer. Back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Sagan.
There are several academies here at Faith Lutheran, one of them being the STEM program.
To be in STEM, you need 10 math and science honors and/or AP credits while maintaining a 4.0 GPA throughout your entire high school career.
Timmy Ng reports on the academic difficulty of this program and what classes students are taking.
My name is Timothy Ng, reporting live from the FLNN, standing right in front of the STEM Academy here at Faith Lutheran. Here at Faith, the STEM program is made up of science, technology, engineering, and math. Students are challenged to take 5 honor math classes, 5 honors science classes, and have an internship while also maintaining a 4.0 GPA. Let's go around Faith Lutheran to see what students take. Many students want to graduate from the STEM program, but what does it take?
So students need to take 10 math and science classes. It depends on the area that they're going into for STEM, what those classes will be, but they take 10 classes up through the AP level for both math and science.
There's actually a lot of requirements. I think you have to take 5 honors math courses and 5 honors science courses. Then you have to do a 90-hour internship, and you have to be part of one of the collaborative experiences. So for me, that was taking honors molecular genetics and participating in the Berkeley competition.
You have to fulfill all the requirements, which are taking all the required courses, like 5 math and science courses each, and then you have to do an internship and maintain a 4.0 in your core classes.
Ryan Little, a senior in the STEM program, explains why it is beneficial to be in the STEM for the future.
So students would find it helpful to be in the academy. It encourages them to take these more challenging classes, which really help them in college. We get lots of feedback from our alumni that these classes are helpful.
It's really beneficial, like if you're going into a career, if you want to go into a career in like science, technology, engineering, or math. Personally, I want to go into the medical field. So one of the best things was my internship opportunity. I interned with a general surgeon in town for 110 hours over the summer, and I got to observe operations and things like that. It was really cool.
It looks good on your resume to show that you have completed a rigorous program, and the internship also is really good.
There are a lot of challenges in STEM for the students, but how do they face those challenges?
So I would say that we have a lot of stuff going on, and communicating with the students about everything that's going on effectively is a challenge, with all of the field trips and competitions and things that are going on like that.
It's pretty tough. All of my STEM courses, like AP Biology, AP Chemistry, those were the toughest classes I took when I was here, so it's pretty difficult.
I'd say it's definitely harder than just being a regular student, because you're held accountable for your grades and you have to make sure you get a lot of A's.
Let's hope for the best of the STEM students and their future in the STEM Academy. My name is Timothy Ng, reporting live from the FLNN. Back to you.
Thank you, Timmy.
Recently, our choir went to Seattle. Connor Paravia reports on this trip and what it did for Faith singers.
I'm Connor Paravia, reporting for the FLNN. 3 weeks ago, choir and handbells went on a trip to Seattle, Washington, and we got the inside scoop. Take a look.
The 2018 Faith Lutheran Choir went on an extravagant trip up to Seattle, Washington, to be adjudicated by college music professors.
Okay, my favorite part of the Seattle trip was going to Pike's Place, because the market was really fun to just experience, and then I also enjoyed the gum wall. And overall, it was just really pretty there, and I enjoyed the weather, and it was just different from Vegas, which was nice to experience.
Miss Humans, the choir and handbell teacher, explained everything that happened in Seattle, Washington.
When we got there, we did a concert for Hope Lutheran School for elementary students, K through 8th grade. We got to go to Pike's Market. We got to see the troll under the bridge. We got to take the duck tour, which was really, really fun. We went to the play Kiss Me Kate at the Fifth Avenue Theater. Let's see, what else did we do? We went to the Mopop Museum, which is the Museum of Pop Culture, and had a lot of fun there. We went to the Seattle Center twice and ate in their huge food court. We had a lot of fun just bonding as a group. We did our adjudication and awards ceremony out on Blake Island, where we had an amazing salmon dinner. So it was just a lot of things to see in Seattle.
The adjudication part of it was very helpful. We got to speak with some experienced professors with the choir and singing, and I got to learn a lot about how to sing and how to make my sound good.
For the very last time, I'm Connor Paravia. Back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Connor.
That's all for this week and this year. Thank you for tuning into the FLNN.
For the FLNN, I'm Brendan McLaurin.
And I'm Anna Masseri. See you next year.
God bless.